Polkadot is a cryptocurrency that is very new. It was recently launched by Gavin Wood just a few years ago, and this market cycle it has seen some explosive gains. Polkadot has gone from just under $2 all the way up to over $40, up to $46 at highs. In today's video, we're going to see where Polkadot can go this market cycle and see if we have any more gains ahead of us for Polkadot. As with all of our price predictions on the channel, we're going to start by considering a few factors, then we're going to take a look at the charts and compare it to Bitcoin and a few other tokens, and then we're going to do a conclusion. If you enjoy the video, remember to subscribe because we're getting up to 250 subscribers now, and also remember nothing in this video is financial advice. The nature of a prediction means I'm predicting what the price will be. I do not necessarily know where the price is going to go into the future. So, let's look at a few factors that has led to Polkadot gaining a lot of traction this market cycle. It is branded as an Ethereum killer. While I don't believe this is necessarily true, and I believe these tokens can both operate in the space, this is giving a lot of people a lot of hype around the token, and a lot of people are trying to buy tokens in the DeFi space, which have much lower gas fees and are technologically superior. Polkadot ticks all of these boxes. It boasts 1,000 transactions per second and has already had a myriad of projects launched off it. So a lot of people do love jumping into these projects which have a lot going for them technically. Polkadot has also gained a lot of traction due to its amazing management team. Gavin Wood is the person behind Polkadot, and he was one of the co-founders of the Ethereum network, so I am quite bullish on it because of this great management team. Another factor that we will consider is Polkadot has followed Cardano very closely this market cycle, and I expect these two competitors to be following each other the whole way up, and if there's any gaps between the two, I expect Polkadot to quickly catch up to Cardano when these gaps occur. So, let's take a look at the management team quickly. Gavin Wood is the founder. He invented Salinity and he invented all the Ethereum languages, and there's a whole bunch of huge backers for Polkadot and a whole bunch of amazing founders, and this has really led to it exploding in price recently. So, if we take a look at where Polkadot is on CoinMarketCap, it is sitting at number 8 place. It has slightly dipped since the time I am showing this graph. However, it's roughly at 8th place. However, if we exclude Tether, which is a stable coin, it's 7th place. I do believe by the end of this market cycle, Polkadot will overtake XRP and Dogecoin. Cardano has already overtaken XRP, and I believe Polkadot's going to catch up to Cardano and overtake it, and I do believe both of these coins will be coming up on Dogecoin and overtaking it, as Saturday Night Live has just finished, and it looks like there's not too many catalysts for Dogecoin as a meme right now. So, in its current state, Polkadot is 1.5% of the market share for cryptocurrencies. The total crypto market cap is around $2.5 trillion, and Cardano is sitting at around $38 billion. So it takes up a pretty big portion of the space. However, I do believe it's going to overtake XRP and Doge, and I believe Polkadot and Cardano, since they were number 3 and 4 originally, and I believe they're going to retake those highs, so I do think 1.5% is on the conservative side, and we can get to 2% of the market space, which will, in the final form of the crypto market cap, mean a whole bunch of billions of dollars will flood into Polkadot. Probably 40-50 billion is the 0.5% difference at the end of the market cycle. Another thing I want to consider with Polkadot is it currently has very low volume. 2.3 billion trading volume for 24 hours means there's basically no hype around the coin. No one's too excited about DOT right now, but people aren't selling Polkadot. People are really just holding Polkadot and hoping that it will perform in the long term. I do believe once there's a bit of a hype cycle on Polkadot, like there has been with Cardano with 8 billion in trading volume, Polkadot will get a lot more trading volume, and this is mainly going to be buying pressure, not selling pressure. At these prices, I don't really think there will be too much more selling pressure. It's been hanging around here for quite a while, and this is something I am considering. Alright, so we're going to get into the charts right now and see what DOT is doing. The first thing I'm going to look at is why Polkadot is going to increase its market share. And one of the reasons I believe this is because Bitcoin dominance is falling like a knife. It's currently at 45%, and you can see a bit of indecision in the market with Bitcoin right now. And in 2017, it got all the way down to 35%. I do believe, because of the quality of the altcoins and the quality of DeFi, that this cycle we are going to see Bitcoin drop below 35%. I would probably believe 30% is about where it's going to go. I think it could go even lower than 30% potentially, and we could see a flip with Ethereum. But right now, that's what I see in the Bitcoin dominance with Polkadot. So, if we take a look at where Polkadot is sitting against USD, we can see that Polkadot right now is in a sideways trading range, and a lot of people are quite worried about this, and I do believe this is why a lot of hype is gone from Polkadot, because all it's really been doing is trading sideways right now. As we can see, it's traded sideways for 87 days between around $28 and $46. However, I don't think this is out of the normal. Earlier this year in the bull run, Polkadot traded sideways for 129 days. There were no gains. It just kept trading sideways, and then it gets to $6, breaks out, and you see an immediate 10 or 5x, where $6 goes right to $30 in the space of just a couple of months. So I do believe Polkadot will do this again eventually. I think we're getting near to the end of the sideways trading, and I will show you why. Polkadot, as I've said, has followed Cardano quite particularly this cycle. It's really kept following Cardano, and as we can see, Cardano just broke out of the $1.50 range, and I do think Cardano right now is breaking out of its sideways trade. I noted this in my last video before it had broken out, and now it's finally broken out. So I do believe Polkadot is going to follow in Cardano's footsteps, catch up on Cardano's $57 billion market cap, and I think both of these coins are looking ready for breakouts out of their ranges right now. So, also, I do want to note, Polkadot is currently in a safe position. We are sitting on the moving averages directly. The blue and the red moving average, we are just sitting right on top of them on the daily chart. Now, if we had a look back all the way over at the 15th, 16th of February, we could see that DOT was extremely far extended from this blue moving average. If we take a look at the extension, this is roughly about over 100%, 150% or so extended from the blue moving average. Right now, we're not extended whatsoever, and I do believe there will be a time when Polkadot breaks out and we can get back into those levels of extension. The resistance is around $45, and I do believe we're ready for another breakout with Polkadot. Overall, I believe this cryptocurrency market cycle is going to go a lot higher than it is currently, and I do believe Polkadot has a good chance to follow it right now. So from the technical analysis, I think Polkadot looks pretty good short term right now. However, a lot of that isn't really technical analysis. Most of what I was doing there is just data science and data analysis, really. We're just seeing what Polkadot did previously and what it can do in the future. And I believe with these sideways trading ranges and following Cardano, Polkadot has a good chance to break out in the coming month or so. So let's get into the conclusion of where I think Polkadot can overall go. I think it looks pretty bullish and promising in the short term. However, I do believe in the long term, which is the end of this market cycle, it will do very well. I believe this market cycle will go end of 2021, early 2022, given recent history. As we can see, the market cycles are extending in length and they're having diminishing returns right now. So if we continue to follow this same pattern and these same regression lines we're following on the logarithmic charts, we'll probably see the cycle hit around $6 to $8 trillion. If you want to see how I got to that number, look at my videos like my Ethereum price prediction where I break it down even more. I think Polkadot will get to 2% this market cycle. We can see Bitcoin dominance is dropping down. Polkadot's a great project, as I've already said, and I think it's going to catch up to Cardano. So I think 2% right now is definitely in the cards. This gives DOT a market capitalization of 120 to 160 billion, and I would say this is more on the conservative side. For DOT, I think it could get a bit higher than 2%. This will give it a price of $128 to $170 per DOT. From its current price now of around $40, this is a very good gain for the end of this market cycle, and for a coin I think is pretty safe like Polkadot with a great management team, a lot of adoption behind it. I think a 4x by the end of this market cycle is some pretty insane gains that I think anyone should be very excited about. However, this is a prediction and I don't necessarily know if this will come true. Polkadot does also have an inflation rate of 10% per year. This will be a factor in the price, so I'm not going to try and predict the current circulation of coins. I'm just going to say this might slightly take off from the price, but it shouldn't be too much of a factor. And overall, I really do believe Polkadot has a good market cycle ahead of it, and I'm very bullish on this coin. It's one of the top 5 or 6 coins that I love to hold in my portfolio, so I think it will do very well. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We just got to 230 subscribers and now we're approaching 250 subscribers, so it would be much appreciated if you subscribe. Of course, if you subscribe, you'll be notified about all of my new videos. I like to talk about altcoins like Polkadot, Cardano, Ethereum, Chainlink, if you could even call Ethereum an altcoin, and I love these DeFi projects, so if you want to subscribe, it would mean the world.